Sorry, we're live. Welcome back to Blueprints. Getting near the end of the game. We're on day, what's this say, 26? Yeah, day 26. But I think we're getting there. Let's see if we can not crash our computer tonight, yeah? I actually think I have a game in mind after we finish up Blueprints. So, a little sneak peek if anybody wants to discuss it. Otherwise, let's just get right into this one. What do we have? Do we have anything anymore? Okay, so we still have the allowance. Black Ridge Grotto. One offline terminal from the network. Permanent change. Okay. Oh, I should have been doing that then. I could use the office and send out the money. Oh, is that empty? No. Okay. I've done the root cellar. I've done the trading post. I've done the shelter. So I've done all three. The shelter is really nice. Gives you protection from 3 red rooms, which could be crucial. Did we permanently open up? 46. I probably need to put, let's put this. So, is that locked? Yeah. Alright, unlock it. We're gonna move. Watch this in the, over there on the other side of the screen. I'm about to move my spinning logo. We're gonna put it above. It's gonna look stupid if I literally have it spinning. It looks kind of big too. Should probably make it smaller. Put it above the names. How's that look? Could bother people. I don't know. We'll see. We'll leave it there for now. Lock that in. Alright, let's do shelter. It's going to be a big deal. Big help, rather. My main objective right now is... Yeah, we could end the game, possibly. We could try, try and get to the antechamber over here. I opened this door. I wonder if I have to do that again. Do I have to do all of that work all over? Or does that become permanent, that door being opened? I don't know. I don't know. Figure it out. Right? And I think it starts 8 a.m. Day 26. Day 26 would be, where's the library? 23 was 11:29. So it should be 24 was 11:30. Should be December. December the 2nd, right? Should be the 26th. 23 is 11:29. 24 should be 11:30. 25 should be 12:01. 26 should be 12:02. Yeah. And then we're gonna do 10 a.m. All right, we did the. So we have that set. Every day, I believe, starts at 8 a.m. As long as you figure out the day that you're on, you get to go down to that safe, set a timer, and once that timer goes off, you have 4 hours to come back, and you'll get a. I think there's a gym inside. And obviously one of the red letters, but we already have it, so we don't need it again. But here's our allowance of 2 coins. Damn, I've already dropped 5% of my frames. Anyways, let's get the den right here. Boom. Now we're gonna be nice. Now we're terrible. I think the game knows I'm like pretty far along in the quest. Starting to make things a little easier for me. What time does it say it is? Yeah. So it's 8:45 already. Perfect. It does start at 8 a.m. every day. Oh, where's the clip if I want to clip something? Polls. Okay, there's the clip creator. Report question. Leaderboard. Not interested. Links. Not interested. Cross post. Interested. Post a Q&A. Alright. Maybe in the future, but not right now. 10-4, let's go. Nook, bedroom, commissary. Nook. So yeah, so our ultimate goal obviously is to get over to the end. It looks like I'm gonna have to do that. Y'all weren't here, so y'all have no idea what I'm talking about. I did find the 46th room. I haven't been to it yet, didn't make it to it, but I found it. Figured out how it works, essentially. I love opening this up and seeing a shovel in here. Is it gonna be garage? Nope. Still has the car keys. Is today the day we get the car cranked up? I think so. We're gonna do it. We are going to do it. We'll also be able to leave something, which we haven't been able to do in a while. Alright. Corridor, kitchen, commissary. Ooh, okay, yeah. Do that. Takes us north. What do we got here? We got enough stuff, but a sledgehammer would be nice. Open up all the trunks without using your key. What do we here? Right here. We want something straight. Okay, that's not straight. Not straight at all. Is fine. I'm gonna waste that hallway. Dylan, thanks for liking the stream. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh. I might just have to go strictly. No. Doing that. get back over along the west wall. Get that garage posted up. Then work on getting the power to it. That is our goals in order. Dang, this makes it tough. All right, we're gonna stop right here. While we are here, we're gonna shut down key card. We're good there. Get out of here. What a freaking waste. Literally, those are shut down. Until I can get in the utility room or find the key card. I do have 9 points now, though. Let's buy that sledgehammer. Yeah. I feel like sledgehammers are pretty mandatory item at this point. As much as they say don't worry about the trunks, there's a lot of good stuff in the trunks. Definitely worth your time. This sucks. Somebody. All right, we're already down to 1 door available. Isn't she lovely? Nothing here. We get nothing out of it. We're just a terrible, terrible run. Already a terrible run. I need gems. Vital stuff. A box with a false statement contains the gems. A box with a false statement contains gems. The statement on the blue box is true. The blue box contains the gems. A box with a false statement contains the gems. So that could be false, and that could be false, and that could be true. If that was false, that could be true, and that could be true. No, there's no way they both can be right. Let's say this is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Let's say that statement is true. The statement on the blue box is true. That would mean that this is a true box as well. The blue box contains the gems. A box with a false statement contains gems. Let's say that's true. Wouldn't be that one. Couldn't be this one either. Statement on the blue box is true, because that would be true. The blue box contains the gems. crap. I'm not reading something right. Surely it can't be two different ways. Alright, let's say this is true. The blue box contains the gems. Let's say this one is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. If that one over there is true, if the black box is true, this has to be false. A box with a false statement contains gems. And if that's false, it's a double negative. If a box with a false statement contains the gems is false, that would mean a box with a true statement contains the gems. That would mean that this is also false. So then that would mean the gems are here, but we already said that this one was true. So that can't be true. Right? Yeah. Can't be true. Because if this is true, the blue box contains the gems. If that's true, then the gems are in this box. And this says a box with a false statement contains the gems. For that to be correct, this would need to be false to make that a true statement. This would need to be false. So that means it's a box with a true statement. Well, we just said this is a false statement. So this this has to be true. This has to be true. This has to be false. The blue box contains the gems. It's false. Statement on the box is true. A box with false statement. So it's got to be black. It has to be black. Okay, that's my guess. It's a black. It's the black box. Bingo. Ooh, you scared me, bro. I thought you were going to sleep. Why'd you sneak in? Go lay down.
I was watching you from the stream.
How?
It was on YouTube. Sure.
You're not supposed to be on YouTube.
I'm just watching you.
Okay. 10-4.
I said not much.
Okay. Do you want me to move the camera and all that, or
No.
if you get close, they can hear you. You don't have to worry about being on TV. At least they do. At least you okay? I can move the server. Why not? Might as well. You're not coming here to like try and get on your tablet, right?
It's already 10.
That's why I told him. I was like, it's already too late, buddy. We are already running into some bad luck. But we have a chance. Let's do that. I have the keys. We're falling apart to halftime. Dance, dance. These are the lies we love to leave. Hey, let's get out of here, bro. Oh. So, I did the shelter. This thing. Protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. So, something you've never gotten to see before is when I walk in here, it doesn't go dark. And something that I noticed was this. Like that could...
What? You know, outside?
The heart?
Yeah, the tree right there. There could be a heart.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. What I was thinking was get the magnifying glass. There's another picture. Get out of here, Ace. There's another picture in here. That's that same picture right here. It's slightly more clear. Also, there's several pictures of these ladies. And like, this one's really blurry. But then like, this one's a little better. And then there's another one. there should be one more.
Right there.
Yeah, right here. This one's like the best one. So like, there's so many pictures of them. I thought maybe there was something in here, but I think I need a magnifying glass.
You don't have him.
Not at the moment, no. I'll have a sledgehammer and keys. Also, look, I got my little spinny thing right there, and I put the spinny thing above the. I could probably move it up a little bit more so it's not in the shelter, but I put it above the room names.
This one stream.
There's so much stuff. Did it look good on the stream?
Yeah, it looks really nice. Like it's pretty good.
I have to go back and like listen to an old one and then listen to one now. Where like is the volume? Yeah, the volume's fuck. Dang it. I don't know why the volume isn't supposed to be that low. It's supposed to be a little higher than that. Anyways, before I put the filter on it, you could hear the fan in the background.
Can you tell how much people are watching?
So right here, there would be a number if there was somebody on Facebook. So there's nobody on Facebook. And then YouTube, I don't have it up because not many people watch from YouTube, but it's this thing right here. Excuse me. Oh, is that you? You have it still on? Okay. Yeah, so that's you watching this. As a comment? Wouldn't let you. It might be hard to comment on the TV. I know you can comment like through your phone.
Why not be?
You should be able. Oh, let me try.
No, I'm talking about on the TV. I don't think.
Yeah, I bet that's what it is. Oh, you scratching your back? Let me just double. I want to see how fast it is. I'll actually let you do it. For the live video, you gotta make sure you put this on mute so there's no like feedback. But just type something in and then hit the send button right there. Don't make it crazy, just something, test it out, and then say now. That way we can you can count the seconds and see how long it takes to get in there.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Once you hit it, just like count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. I don't need the chapel anymore. We can do that. Ooh, sleeping mask. Misery of me. Dance, dance. We're falling apart to halftime. Dance, dance. These are the. Oh no. No. What? Oh, cool. Why did you just put a bunch of weird, stupid words? How fast? You didn't even count it. How fast did it go?
It right when I put it, instantly went on.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know none of that's like bad words, is it?
No.
Okay. Just really ridiculous words.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Keys for sale, we don't care. Okay, buddy, let it go. Is that cool? Can I close this now?
Yeah.
We don't want to be weirdos that are watching ourselves. Well, yeah, see, one on my phone and one on the TV. We were watching ourselves twice. Don't be a loser. Don't be a loser.
We already know the code, don't we?
Yes. Don't
We
have
just type it in.
correct. Yeah. And you get a free gem essentially. There's never been like extra items in the safe. It's always been the same thing. The red letters. And I believe there's 8 red letters.
What does the red letter say?
They just have different stories. I'm sure they all mean something, and you'll put them together to. Oh, I didn't tell you. I got this door open right here, and it shows like a door, and it has the number 46 on it.
What's the
So,
code?
it's a room that I opened, and it's now there forever. It like has an elevator that can take you down to a basement. All this stuff. I got a lot to explain, but we'll explain it as it comes. No point in telling you everything.
Dining room. Remember, we get a meal today
How do you know?
because we already did that, and every day there should be a meal.
Usually I open it. It's not. I come back later and it becomes. I don't know exactly why it becomes available, but it does.
You like tap on it, or
I think it might just be time. No, so I'll walk in and it'll be uncovered, and that's how I know it's available. So the only spot we have now is right here at the top of security, and it's an electric door. So we're done.
oh,
I
we could
screwed
go
myself.
outside and do the apple tree.
Yeah, we can go check that out, see if that does anything. I don't think a magnifying glass is available at the store. I can go double check just to be sure.
Never say go check.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it does take away a bunch of steps. Yeah. Oh, that's true. I'm just wasting my time.
Plus step.
Yep.
No.
I mean, this may be the quickest that I just ruined a run. Just absolutely
We
brutal.
can.
Well, and I could also take you to this door that I opened that you have not seen behind yet. Remember this door right here?
Yes.
It's now open.
We got the screwdriver.
No, it's not how you did a thing with the power and it opened it up.
What's in it?
I'll show you here in a little bit. First, we're gonna go check out the gate. I'm gonna go by the tent.
Daddy, if you look in the tent,
Yes, but I've seen it already. I've seen it.
bluebird.
Yep, I've seen it already. As soon as you said that, I came and checked it out. Well, maybe not right as soon as you said it. But
So this apple tree got cut down.
you had me thinking maybe, yeah. Tried everything I could think of on that tree, on that code.
Isn't there another door like over here?
Yes, that's open too. But I thought you already. Okay. So you already knew about that one.
Yeah, because I saw you open it, but
Nothing. Just some old mining carts. I don't think there's actually any like. Can I take that? No. Does that cut it off? Yeah, it cuts it off. So I've got 3 of these 4 lights lit up. I need the 4th one, and all of them have come from the bonus room that I get to open up outside. I pick a different room that I've never used, and then it ends up letting me.
so there's like no point in this room.
Well, no, the point of this room is every day I start with 2 gems. I just start out with 2 gems automatically, so it's not bad. Now, here's the thing. I did a lot of work underground to get that antechamber door open. I'm not going to do it this time because the game we're going to have to restart anyways.
Yeah. Wow.
But there's a post-it note right here that says this.
1, 1, 2.
Yeah. I still have a lot of puzzles that I don't have figured out. Then there's this, and you can take this thing out, and then you just put it back in. There's obviously 2 more pieces that go there. Then they light that. I'm sure once I get all 3 of those lit up, it opens that door.
Can you not use that computer?
Yes. Every day I can come here and I can access one of the other computers that are offline. Here's the problem. I read a story wish I could remember where it was. What room was it? I'll figure it out here. Give me 1 second. I read a story where there was like the butler was getting let go. I don't think it was fired, just let go. And they were bringing in somebody else for a little while. And it was talking about, we are going to give you access to the computer system. Here's your temporary password. And when I read the story, I believed the name, so that you had to use the name of the new guy for the temporary password. Ah, here it is. It was in servants' quarters. Okay. Talking about how there's a new person here to work, and they gave him a temporary admin key. It's going to be the first 4 letters of your last name and the first initial of your first name, followed by first initial of your first name. So I knew it was Mr. Ruota, right? So I put in R-U-O-T, and then I did A through Z, and none of them worked. When I hit H, it said this admin has been deactivated. So I don't know if like that puzzle is over. Like, well, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get into the servants' quarters again. I can try the password again. R-U-O-T and then H. I don't know if H is his first name, but it's the only. I've tried every other letter. Everything else said denied. I did H, and it said it's been deactivated. Yeah. But if you try just any other letter, R-U-O-T and A, says admin not found. So now I'm trying to figure out, okay, this 100% I'm pretty sure is this. Did I do something wrong? Is this puzzle expired and I can't fix it? What does this have to do with anything? 1 to 100? But this is actually an I. I blank I-O-O.
That might be his first name.
Okay, we can do that. His last name is capital I-O-O. First name I. Nope.
Maybe do space.
It tells you what to do. First 4 letters, last name, then first initial of first name, the first letter and the last letter are capitalized. No space. Anyway, so not much you can do in there. The security room, these 2 doors are key cards. I don't have the key card. I can't buy the key card.
Just call it a day.
All day. I'd made a mistake by making that a closet. I thought I would be able to turn up in here, and I wasn't. Waste of a day right there, man. Waste of a day. I think it'll be fun finishing. But if you're tired, go lay down. Go lay down. I think we're gonna enjoy finishing Alien Isolation. We had fun with it. Maybe I should have the spinning head in my picture. Probably a dumb idea. Let's just open these first. I always go out first, but let's do this first. I always do the den. Always doing the den. My nose is itching. already. Let's do that.
Wait, can you go over 50?
I picked a room outside that for like 3 days in a row gave me 20 extra steps to start the day. Yeah. All right. So I got 2 keys right here waiting on me, and I got 2 gems over there. So let's do that. Let's get these 2 keys. Should probably stop, but
Find the first one.
stop right there. Oh, here's my allowance. Forgot about that. Get 2 coins. Oh, there's a magnifying glass. Heck yeah. So we need the dark room, and we need it to be lit up. That's why I chose the shelter.
Yeah, you need to go back outside.
But shelter may not be an option this time. Unfortunately. You want money or gems?
The last part of this thing was really hard.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, apple. I also gave you thumbs up.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. You definitely are my #1 fan. The empty boxes are both true.
Well, how do we know what the empty box?
The gems are in the black box. All right, let's pretend this is true. The gems are in the black box. True. This is not an empty box. True. The empty boxes are both true. 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 They can't all be true. So this one can't be true. Because if this is true, the empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. So that would mean, because of blue, that means this is true, if this is empty. And then this is not, that would be true. So let's say this is false. This is not an empty box. So that would mean it is an empty box. That's a false. It says the gems are in the black box. That's false. And the empty boxes are both true. That's false. Can't all be false either. Okay. Let's say this is true. The gems are in the black box. So that's true. This is not an empty box. That's true. The empty boxes are both true. Can't have them all true, bro.
So it has to be the black one.
No. Not necessarily. I got it. It's sometimes it plays tricks with my head and I miss something sometimes. All right, this is not an empty box. I'm going to say that's true. So I mean, let's say the gems are in here. The gems are in the black box. That's true. The empty boxes are both true. Can't be. Because if that's empty, that's true. If that's empty, that's true. We already said that's true. All 3 of them can't be true. So let's say this is false. The gems are in the black box. Wrong. This is not an empty box. Wrong. The empty boxes are both true.
True.
False. The empty boxes are both true. Hey, thanks, Nathan. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, my man. Thanks for hitting that like button, hitting the share button, doing all that jazz. Harvey says hello.
Huh.
You gotta speak louder like a big boy. You're a big boy. Hey, sit up. Are you getting? Hey, if you're getting tired, bro, I guess I go to sleep.
No.
Thanks, Nathan. Appreciate it, man. This is probably the one box puzzle that's giving me the most fits. Either way I do it, they're either all three are true or all three are false. I gotta start. All right, let's say this one's. Let's start with this one being false. So white is false. The gems are in the black box. That is incorrect. The gems are in the black box. Wrong. Actually, let's do this. Let's say the gems are in the white box. Let's say the gems are in the white box. So this would be false. The empty boxes are both true. That would be false. So false. False.
False.
This is not an empty box. False. That's if the gems were in the white. If the gems were in this box, that would be incorrect. Which would make this incorrect. This is a false box. Because well, no, this would be true. What? Wait. If the gems were in the white box, that would be a false statement. The gems are in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. This would be a false box. False. False. This is not an empty box. This is not an empty box. That would be false. So they would all be false if the gems were in the white box. If the gems were in the blue box, the empty boxes are both true. That would be false. So, because if the gems were in here, these would be the two empty boxes. And the gems are in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. That would be a false statement. That would be a false statement. That would be a false, again, false. All right, let's say they're in the black box. This is not an empty box. That would be a true statement. This is not an empty box. True statement. The gems are in the black box. That would be a true statement. The empty boxes are both true. That would be a false statement. Golly, I had it the whole time. I'm such a moron. Such a moron. Yeah, I appreciate it. I was thinking about this incorrectly. And it was tripping me up. Showing some love on YouTube too. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. We got to get like alerts and stuff set back up. So when people, I don't know if does YouTube allow instantaneous? I don't remember. I know Twitch does, right? You know what I'm talking about? Like the on-screen things that happen when people like, subscribe, all that stuff. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate it, man. Hope you have a great night. And I hope we... I don't know. I think even if I finish this game, I'd still want to figure out all the puzzles. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think? Okay, got it. Chapel it is. Boom.
Ooh.
Got that money back that it stole from me. So it doesn't matter. Please be garage. Nope. So we keep going up north. What?
My tag house.
Oh no, I screwed up. in the last round, I had the coat check room. I could have went to it and left something there to give myself today.
Did you leave?
So I've been trying to get the car out of the garage. So you can open this. I mean, it's another thing, but you got to have power running to this room. And the way you have power running to it is God, my nose is itching. You run utility room. You do the code in utility room. But I think the utility room has to be close to this room, because one time the garage was right here, and I did the utility room right here, and the power just still didn't work. One thing I like over YouTube and Facebook, is I can watch the stream while doing other things on my phone. On Facebook, I can only watch the stream and can't do anything else.
Sure.
That's actually a great point. Great point. Just another reason why multi-streaming isn't a terrible idea. I mean, our internet seems to have a little bit of trouble. We have some dropped frames. It says so far tonight we've had 1.2% dropped frames. So there's probably a little bit of stuttering here and there. No, like of all the frames that are being made in our whole stream, around 1% is being lost due to bad internet connection, which isn't terrible for our crappy internet. I think this is what I want right here, although you lose 2 steps with the gym.
Wait, isn't there basketball in the gym?
Yeah, it's kind of a crap. Sometimes there's something free right there, but other than that, there's like nothing to do in here.
Hey, Daddy, back there. Hey, go back there. To where the balls were. That one. Go do it. There's like something written on it.
Yeah. Hoople.
Hoople?
Yeah, it's like just the in-game name of the brand.
On everything.
Oh, lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Now I've had this one time before, and it seemed like I found a lot of stuff.
What does the dice do?
You get to re-roll. Like I'm fixing to draw some cards, and
Oh, you should get luck, right?
yeah, if I don't get the utility closet, I'll probably redraw. Yeah.
So,
Still didn't get it. Yeah.
spare bedroom seems the best option.
I agree with that statement. Lars. Do it to it, Lars. Do it to it, Lars. Look at this. I have the lucky rabbit's foot. Literally nothing in this stupid room. It's crap. Alright. Courtyard.
Why don't they bring a shovel?
I know. Usually there's always a shovel, something in here. And the last couple times I've drafted it, I've had nothing.
I usually don't stop them.
Mm-hmm. Dang. That sucks. Alright, so here's the problem. Now, like the boiler room, I'm not going to be able to do the boiler room. I gotta do this. I don't need to make a key. Oh, did you know the furnace, if you build it and it's connected to the boiler room, it makes a key for you.
Really?
Sometimes it's a special key, sometimes it's just a random key. Workshop. Well, there's usually an item in here for free. Boom, sledgehammer. And oh yeah, this is just, you know how you always had to figure out what the letter is?
Yeah.
This one just tells you, but it still has the pictures to figure it out. Grain and rain. G. So, thought that was pretty neat. I don't know if that's changed over time or if it's always been that way, and I just never noticed it. Sometimes there's other stuff here. It's nothing. All right. Now, if we ever come across a trunk, we've got something to open it up with.
Got 5 keys.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Entry or
Observatory. We could take another step in our observatory, but I don't know if this is the right time. But I guess it can't hurt anything. This room's never had anything for. Well, I take that back. It has had stuff sometimes. Just rare. I never even go up here anymore. Think I should check it out?
yeah. Ooh.
Get a key, and I get rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Good. Oh, so we're up to day 13. Let's remind ourselves. 15 will be, everything is 50% off. Cool.
I'll remember the bad ones.
There's no more bad ones.
There is.
Well, I don't know. It only shows, so every day has something. Even the days that it doesn't show. I think it just shows the ones that are like the most significant. Oh, amazing.
What stars? I'll tell you what they are.
What stars?
In the top left corner.
Yeah, it just tells you where you're at in that book of observatory stuff. I mean, I've got the freaking lucky rabbit's foot. I haven't found a single freaking extra item yet.
Nope, not.
Look at this. 4, 4, 4. Remember, I still have. I get blocked from my first 3 red rooms. I say we do this one.
But you lose half your stat.
I know, but if I use it now, I'm not going to lose half mine. Because the red rooms. Remember, I just told you the first. No. Did I do the shelter?
No, you didn't even do anything.
Have I not gone outside yet? You sure?
I told you go outside.
I'm stupid. All right, I need to turn around and go outside.
No, don't go all the way that way.
Nathan says I can hang for a couple more minutes until the wife is ready to go baby shopping. Cool, bro. Hang away. Let us know if you got any questions, concerns, comments.
What should we do? Go all the way back.
Yeah. Tell us. We should do a poll, Harden. Can we do a poll on YouTube? Do I have like a studio? YouTube studio. Let's see if I can poll. Content, analytics, community. I think it's under community. No. Content. No. Audio library, customization, earn, copyright, subtitles, dashboard. It's gotta be a dashboard, right? Recent subs. See, this shows you recent subs. Facebook doesn't. It's just kind of dumb. What is this? Create post? No. Latest post. Go to posts tab? No. There's got to be a thing on here to create a poll through YouTube. No, we don't want it there. Go to video and maybe video analytics. See comments. No, video analytics. Audience engagement. No. I do like the way YouTube, like, now granted, we have like 20% of the audience on YouTube. But if it were up to me, if I had to choose, I wish we had 1,000 followers on YouTube and not Facebook. Because I do think they do things better. Where do you think you can go to do a poll, Harvey? Channel dashboard, content. Go to live. This is what's the videos now. There's details, analytics, view and live control room. That's probably where we have to go, right? Yeah, because here's the chat. Oh, can you do a poll for my engage with your audience? Oh my gosh, it's right there. I could close this whole thing. Oh, let's close this. Boom. All right, so right here I could do a poll. Whoa, don't get sassy. Ask a question. Should we go back to the start and go get our freebies outside? I know this is kind of a stupid thing to do, but what else do we got to do? I mean, we're just testing out the whole poll thing. You know what I mean? But while we're here, we don't have 3 gems. We're not going to lose half our steps.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do archives. Yes, what?
It said yes.
I know, but it says 0%. So that's, if he voted yes, it wouldn't say 0%. But he speak up. You either gotta speak up or don't speak. Excuse me. Alright, we came in this room.
Yeah.
Still. You are in a bad mood, buddy. Yeah. Sassy. Oh, I know what I need to get. So there was a room I went to where I found a new scrap piece of newspaper. And I was like, man, I wonder if it went to any of those things that were in the archives. Here, right here. Here it is. So search continues. See if we find anything. You know what I mean? Like, this is obviously cut off. This is not the full story. It doesn't show us that anybody has voted on the poll. 2 minutes ago, 0 votes. Okay. I'm not seeing how it goes. I mean, it looks the same, obviously, but maybe that newspaper doesn't actually go with any of this stuff. Look at that electric. Need the key card. Don't have it. Let's keep going up. Oh, man. Oh, I don't have enough. So this rotunda just has a bunch of doors. And it might have the lever. You want to do the one that we can't see?
The last time we did that.
Well, it would block us off from there. I don't want to block us off. I'm gonna do it. It's worth the chance. Didn't work out. It was just a dead end. We're gonna get 3 gems for selling this. Sledgy. Be an item.
We got dice.
Can reroll. It's definitely beneficial. Definitely beneficial. Alrighty. definitely have to get to there at least.
We don't have that. We don't.
We do. I do. But I don't want. I hate to waste
Like when
3 freaking gems. Got to reroll. Let's reroll. Boom. So there is at least one, if not, this is the way it works. Of these 3 doors, one of these will lead us down to this square. The other 2, one will be like a dead end and one will have a prize in front of it. This side, one of these doors will lead us to actually get into here, and then again, same thing. And then this door automatically goes to this room. We got 2 keys. I think we should 100% use one here because it's automatic, gonna, it's gonna automatically lead us out. That's not bad. Rotunda too. Could take us to the foundation. I'm gonna do passageway. Pretty important area. Alright. So this is when we walked in. I call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which door would you like me to open? Buddy, don't do any mean mine. Just use your. I want you to use your gut. Number 1. Ooh, good job.
2 keys.
Yep, you turn 1 key into 2 keys. Is there a lever on the door? Oh, no. All right. So now we have 2. He says yes. All right.
A little too late though.
No, he's not. I mean, we are pretty far though. But we got free stuff we need to bring with them. All right.
We go this way.
Now, do you want me to? Oh, that's already open too, man. Should we go over here and try and open this door? Or is the door right there? Or what do you want?
I'll keep on doing this.
I know, but so I can open these doors. I'll let you do 1. Because you've already used 1, so now it's a 50-50 chance. Well, I guess we could do both then, because we're guaranteed to get up here soon. Or do you want to go down?
Number 2.
This one?
No.
Or that one?
Yeah. Dead end.
Yep. Which means this one is going to go. Hopefully it's got the lever in it too, that would be awesome. And it doesn't. That's not.
There's 4. We can get another key.
It's a dead end, son.
Yeah, but we can go back to the passageway.
Harvey. We need to be able to get into here.
Oh, no.
You gotta have a door. Yeah. Don't make it too complicated. Just gonna get in here and we're going to. All we can do right now is see if we've lost something. Yep, looks like we've passed a key, which is probably one of those rooms that we opened that we haven't gone in yet. And then key card system. We're gonna change the security level to low until we get a key card. And then we're gonna change the offline mode to unlocked. We're gonna back out. Exit. Make sure there's nothing free. Alright. We have no keys, so I don't really see the point of going in here. I don't have a shovel. Unless you see a trunk, I don't want to waste my step. So, this is important. I don't know how to make that thing go down. I may also need to get power to this place. Can I move this?
You could end.
Into the pole. Okay. Alright, thank you, Nathan. So that's how poles work. There's really no reason to do any more. We have no keys. we should just turn around and go back. Right?
Yeah.
Until we, and there's a key somewhere. There could be a key in here on the ground. There's a key. There's a key somewhere that we missed.
Workshop.
Just trying to see if we opened a room that like would. Oh well, we'd be able to go through that door too. I think we should come in. Maybe there's something on the ground. A key laying in here.
I see a bunch of clouds.
Yeah. Dirt seas. Be nice if that thing worked, but I don't have the slightest clue how to make it work.
White room.
I think I gotta make it work from the bottom. The white room?
White room.
Antechamber?
Yeah.
Do I what?
Can you go into it?
No. Gotta unlock it. You know that. So there's anything on the floor, maybe? I mean, we could see if any of these doors are, while we're here, see if any of them just open without a key. You gotta think positive. Be positive. Sure we didn't miss a key or something. Please stop. Or go to sleep. Whatever you would like to do. Okay. Maybe there's a key in here somewhere that I didn't know items can be left. What do you... Stop messing with your retainer, buddy. We paid a lot of money for that. We don't want you to break it. Can't retain your teeth if you're taking them out. I think it's safe to say it's not in here, right? Now we need to go to the observatory. We went upstairs, even though there's never anything up there. Sometimes crap is just on the floor.
Yeah.
Let me know if I'm going too fast. I just can't look. It's killing me and taking control. Jealousy. So me singing that song will like... Oh, you know what? We haven't done this yet. You think there's something in here?
Maybe.
I have not. If you sing songs, YouTube will like ban your video in other countries. Cause like just, I don't know. Oh my gosh, is that a 5?
Oh yeah, that's a 5.
Is that a 5 or am I making... Come here, Harvey, come here. That's a 3.
Where? Right there?
Yeah.
3.
That's an A.
8? Right there? Or is that just me?
I don't know, that's not as pronounced. Like that's definitely an A, right? That's definitely a 3. That's definitely a 5. That could be a 9. That could be an 8. But look how big those are. Look. Do you think Reddington is like where all the red apples are? Reddington? Red?
Well, what's that guy's last name? That might be it. Ready?
Reddington is the name of a city that's in this area, but nobody's name is Reddington. It's a good thought, but it's not it. There's going to be at least 4 numbers in here. If this is a 4-digit code, Harvey, please stop messing with your retainer. What we can do is, what room? We're in bedroom. Let's find bedroom. Oh, I found a way to put these alphabetical order. All right, come here. So we're going to insert a picture. We're going to insert this picture into this thing. And then we're going to circle where we see things. And we're going to like put what we think they are. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. I may call it a day right here.
We just found something huge and you're going to call it a day?
Yeah, that's why. Love you. I'm super tired.
Go lay in your bed, okay?
Bye.
Yeah, I'll tuck you in. I love you, bro. Thanks for hanging out with me. But we just found a huge discovery and you're going to bed. Harvey. And we're back. All right, let's see if we can't figure out what we're seeing. I mean, I don't know if that's an A. It kind of looks like an A, but it's just like compared to that 3, it's pretty small. I mean, that 3 is very pronounced. That 5, it just stuck out as soon as I saw it. I feel like once you see it, something, you'll know. Like that looks like a 9, like a pretty pronounced 9. What could I use to a highlighter maybe? What will a highlighter do? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's not bad. Let's undo that though. Still. Yellow there. 5 there. 3 there. 3, 5, 9. Is that a 9 too? It's kind of tough. This is tough. Jealousy. I mean, what if there was a 0? How would we even be able to tell? Just look like a freaking circle. Is that a C? Should have always known there was something in here. Should have always known. But what is it really? I mean, is it because it's called Reddington? I mean, we got, believe that's a number, believe that's a number. Why can't I open this, stretch this out more? What if we go to insert, actually select the picture, still doesn't. So crazy. I mean, you can tell that's a 3 and a 5 and a 9 just by zooming in But that's not bad. This might be the better way to look at it, actually. Is that a 4? Three, 5, 9. There's no way that there's just 3. I need. There's nothing in there takes 3 of anything. Every code is 4. Also, like, how would you know the order? Like, the years that this stuff happened was in the late 80s, early 90s. Into the sea, turning to lullabies. It's just the price I pay. It's like as soon as you see the number, you just know that's an item. What is that? What is that? Looks like a drawing. I mean, it is a drawing, you idiot, but you know what I mean? It looks like a little. Someone drew on a painting or something. I mean, that 3 is just obvious. That 5 is the first thing I saw. 9, 5. The problem with the 3 is it's the opposite of what these are. These are black. This is a white writing inside of a black. That letter A, it looks like a letter A. Could be a 0. It's like a thumbs up, too. What is this? This is like an object right here? Why does that look like a bird head? If you turn sideways a little bit, right? Huh. It's like looks like a chef's hat anyways. Cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Is that a 4? I mean, could that be a 7 right there? Could. It's not as pronounced as the other ones, though. Three, 5, 7, 9. Is there anything up in the words? Wild, wild, wild. Maybe that's a 7? That looks like a 3. We already got a 3. I mean, that looks like a print 3. This looks like a print 9. That, I mean, that could be a 7 right there. I'm going to highlight it because... Three, 5, 7. I mean, that makes sense. 3, 5, 7, 9. But there's nothing that says that would actually go with the so this just opens. Yes, that's cool. Can't do that. Pantry would give me some coins, but that's about it. I'll do this one. Please don't be a dead end. It's not. Cool. Cool. Alright, we can request a new book that I haven't read yet. I've read this. I've read this. Read that. Let's see if I do it again, if it gives me the censored version again. That's what we'll do. Locked. Alright. Remember, I had a missing key somewhere. Shoot. Don't have the shelter. Stupid. I just can't look. Is that a kid mouse? Looks like one. There's things on the floor in here sometimes. Jealousy. So right now this says it is 2:35 p.m. Run out of steps trying to find this key. Is it in here? I just didn't go in here yet. Let's do it. Oh, I just screwed myself. Yeah, I just screwed myself. Well, it says there's a key somewhere. Oh, yes. No, this is good. This will turn all the Amber Knoll map progress looks good. Thank you, man. Thank you. the map actually resets each time. So, hey Amber, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I don't think you can actually subscribe on Facebook, but all right. There we go. Enjoying a night off work is how I'm doing. Sweet. You having a little drinkage? A little adult beverage? I think this one's the white one. Purple, red. I think. What am I looking for? Office, right? Yeah. Office. Up there. Yeah, purple, red, white. Purple. Shoot. Purple, red, white. Green, blue. No, I really don't drink much anymore. Yeah, me either. Maybe a couple beers every other month, maybe. Usually, I think here lately, the only time I've actually had a beer is when I was playing golf. Green, blue, and white. Keycard entry system is going to be off. All that's going to be on. It's already flipped down. Now we're really on the edge. Let's see if I can make it back up there. I've only got 12 steps left. I'm gonna have to find a way to earn some steppage. Let's go get our free room. Maybe that'll do something for us. Amber, tell me, what state are you in again? I forget. Are you late? Are you up late like me, or are you a California kid like Nathan? Trading post. Tool shed. Southern Virginia, okay. Alright, so not too far, that's right. That's right. I work 6 to 6, so I'm a night owl. Nice. That's right, we used to communicate on Discord, didn't we? Jealousy. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny's calling. Maybe we should just do the random. No, let's re-roll, because the game is literally fixing to be over if I don't fix this. I have 8 freaking steps left. I think I need to give money to the shrine. That'll prepare us for our next run. Yeah, let's do that. Remind me what your gamer tag is on there. For each different type of spread that you do each day, add an extra dish to the dining room. Oh, come on. All right. That's the blessing. That's the tweet. Let's see. Ooh, my team's scoring well. Whenever. Wichisaki with a difference from the next one. Yeah, that's right. is my username Thin Blue Belt on Discord? Can I change that? Probably not. I completed a quest. That's cool. Display name is different, but I can't change the actual gamer title. Whatever. There's like all my friends out. Let's see. You should be on here. Yeah, there you are. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Eager eyes, Mr. Brightside. All right, 6 steps. I think I'm gonna have to try one more time. Yeah, I think I'm screwed on this day. I'm not gonna be able to make it all the way up there. Where's the kitchen? It's now. To call it a day. Gosh darn it. That sucks. Jealousy. Oh, I could make people moderators. That's cool. Let's try one more time. So you are a play gamer, just like me. Oh yeah. How's my voice sound? Like, I don't know if, can you tell a difference in the sound of my voice? Probably not. If you listened to the other stream, like 2 days ago, you shouldn't hear the fan, hopefully, except for maybe when I'm actually talking. All right, before I do anything, just go straight out and go get your free room first. Solid. Tune. Tune. Do I have to do all of this all over again, or is it already open? Nice, it's already open. Alright. That, however, is not already open. Yep, already know. Blessing of the chef. That's doubles the. Okay, alright, go to the other side. Why my nose be itching, bruh? Jealousy turning saints into the sea. Take that as a no. Alright, let's leave. Okay, no, I mean, I've already done all of this, but I probably have to do it again, I would imagine. Change? No, that room over there should be the one I'm interested in. Jealousy. Cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Yeah, okay, is this side entrance open? Yeah, it is. Should be good. But I don't need the side entrance, I need the main. So I go this way, skip. Oh, let's see if there's anything in here I can take. Anything new? No. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, can't do anything with that. Yeah, this is it right here. Alright, so not too difficult to get this door 46 antechamber door open. That's it. So that is door 46. Now, I don't know actually what happens once you go through the door, Witchy. Doors open, yeah. Alright, doors still are open, but that is now open. I still don't know how to get the basement. I mean, I know how to get to the basement, but I don't know how to get to the basement. That makes any sense. Just haven't been able to do it. Chat, Facebook. It does that. What does that? Okay. The chat terms. Yeah. Like, I'm the one that made the terms. Like, why is it asking me if I know what they are? Of course I know what the hell they are. None of these do anything else. Alright, that's the one that makes it go up and down. That's what she said. That's something special. Passed away in April of last year. What happened? Was it car accident, drugs, self-inflicted, mental health? Doing what I do, I've dealt with a lot of death, so it's probably not any certain way that's better than the other, I'll tell you that. Let's just get back in the boat. We got the antechamber door open. There's a door. So that's what's most important. Sorry to hear that, man. No matter how things were. Yeah, I do remember you talking about I can't go there. It's already wasted about 10 steps. That's not good. The point of that room. How's it gonna be? Wish you would step back from the ledge, my friend. We could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living. Alright. There's that. Logan Webb has been pitching well. I gotta go to jiu-jitsu in the morning. Let's go, baby. He was home with the boys. Found him that morning. So that sucks. Sorry about that. No, it doesn't. You're 100% correct. I'm sorry we had to go through that. Yeah, that's tough. That sucks. How old are the boys now? $15 12. Okay, cool. It was just. Oh, I thought that was something I could pick up. My oldest son just is graduating high school. What's today? In a week. Graduates high school in a week. How's it gonna be? I wish you could step back from that ledge, my friend. We could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. Let's just go from left to right. 3597. How crazy would it be if this is right? There's no way this is right. Dang. 3, 5, 9. I don't really think that's a 7. Whatever. Because how's it gonna be? How's it gonna be? Maybe 9. Maybe go from top to bottom. 9, 5, 3, 7. Or how about the fact that this is probably not breaking code for this place? That's definitely a 3. I guess not a coincidence. That's definitely a 5. That's definitely. Maybe that's a 7. I don't freaking know. if I'll ever figure out this stupid puzzle right here. Let's go in the house. She did say things are starting to get better, right? Finally starting to get a solid footing under you. I gotta do something about it. Always constantly telling you about the rules every time you type in here. Does it do that? It literally every time you type a message, it reminds you of the rules. Should be one time and that's it. We want to go this way. This will definitely be my last attempt tonight. Then if I can get up early enough and do one more before I go roll on a floor in the jiu-jitsu gym. Time to spend with the kids is, if you can learn that as a young parent, then you're ahead of the game. Took me a while. Unfortunately. Pretty selfish when you're young. If I don't say something for a bit, okay. Okay. I also just learned I can make mods and stuff. I worked on my audio a lot the other day and actually I don't know if you've noticed, but like this way, over on the other side of the screen is my like little spinny logo. That's something I used to have back in the day. Decided to put a little flair into it. Try to make my voice sound a little bit better. Maybe get some interactive, like, I forget what they call them. Little pop-ups on the screen when people like stuff and whatnot. This box contains the gems. All right, so if that's true, this box does not contain the gems. That would be true. And the other two boxes are true. Okay, and not all three can be true. So if this is true, the other two boxes are true, then this box does not contain the gems. That could be false if the gems are in there. But then that wouldn't be true. That would be false. So if the gems were in here, that would be false. That would be false. That would be false. They'd all be false. And if the gems were in here, the other two boxes are true. This box does not contain the gems. True. This box contains gems. That would be false. The other two boxes are true. That would be false. False. This box does not contain true. False. I'm gonna just do it. Yes. Only gotten this wrong once. How's it gonna be? So you're playing games too? Or are you playing My Time at Sandrock? Am I allowed to know that? That sounds nice. My Time at Sandrock. Or is that a song? I don't know. How's it gonna be? I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. We could cut ties through all the lies that you've been living in. Oh, it's a pretty decent game. I'm not dissing it at all, but how are you playing a game and commenting on my Facebook live? How's that possible? I would understand. Spread gems in each green room. I don't have any green rooms. I don't know why I would have done that, because I'm an idiot. What's it gonna be? That's not bad. That's not a bad spot. Let's do that. Oh, okay, cool. Multifaceted. So what? Tell me, what is it that makes you decide to waste your time watching me stream? Surely you have, and I'm not trying to, you don't have to like compliment me or anything like that, just curious. Like, what's the difference? Surely there's other people that you follow. And again, I'm not trying to gas myself up. Strictly curiosity. How's it gonna be? Dun, 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 dun. How's it gonna be? Dun, 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 dun. How's it gonna be? I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. I need that right there. I need a key. I ain't got no freaking keys. Got no freaking keys, man. This little guy right here. Swimbird. No idea why that's there. Definitely a blue herring. These chess pieces are, I said blue herring? Red herrings. This game's in my head. Well, I mean, you pay attention to me. Because after years of not even being around, all of a sudden... Amethyst. Funny that you asked as soon as I joined. I have no idea who you are, but you're streaming a game I'm super intrigued by. Curious and clicked. Oh, cool. Hey, Amethyst. How you doing? This is definitely an intriguing game. I think I'm getting... I say I'm getting close to the end, and then I just screw it up every time. If you have any, if you have any specific questions, Amethyst, let me know. And just so if you see me talking to somebody else, it's I also stream on Facebook, so I'm kind of like going back and forth. What do we want here? We want the car. Oh gosh. Oh no, they're going the wrong way. They're going the wrong way. I need keys. Oh, let's do it. All right, let's do it. How's it gonna be? I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Amber says, and you aren't a new streamer for me. Nostalgia. Okay. I like that. I'll take that. I'll take it. Oh, the dark room. I do need to go up. Observatory goes up too, though. How's it gonna be? Yeah, let's go. Observatory, go back down. Get this, go back down. Ooh, treasure map. Be the middle right. Ooh, okay. You can actually get different spots with the treasure map, but now I need a shovel. Alright. Amethyst, do you get the basic concept of the game? I'm assuming you probably already kind of know the ins and outs. Oh. Hey, kudos to you, Amethyst, for clicking on a streamer who had literally one viewer, maybe? Apples are extra delicious today? I don't care about that. I get a diamond. I get 5 steps. A gem. Well, I don't know why I called it that. Okay. Amber, so you're just saying you're already subbed. You saw me pop up. You're like, what the hell? I'm bored. I'm playing. What I said the name again was? My Time at Sandrock. You have to tell me about that game before I Google it. Find out it's like hentai or something. Yes, I've watched a few people play, but different people always find different things. And yes, I like rewarding the YouTube algorithm for showcasing smaller streamers. Cool. I like how you use proper grammar and punctuation and talk in complete sentences. Love it. You must be an older lad like myself. My kids, they don't know what the hell a period is. They don't know what a capitalization is. I wish you would step back from the ledge, my friend. My whole stream's gonna get muted because I keep singing these stupid songs that are in my head. With all the lies that you've been living. I have no idea why that song is in my head. Do I want to do this? Alright, stop. Alright. I've developed some strategies, Amethyst, and it's hard to stick by them. It's really hard to turn around and be like, I'm going to go all the way back and waste steps. But it always works out better if you stick to your strategies. Than if you don't. How's it gonna be? I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. We could cut ties through all the lies that you've been living in. Library? Yes. Let's see if the book that I reordered is now no longer redacted. It's still redacted. Gosh darn it. Okay, I've already taken notes from this. There's 3 different kids. These are the symbols from the classroom. Yeah, alright. Yes, it's good to try not to waste steps, and sometimes going back isn't wasting them. You know what? Wise words. Wiser words have never been spoken. Amber, I'm still waiting on a description of that inappropriate game you're playing. I just recently started playing it again. You are a builder who goes to this little desert town to help it out. Okay. Somebody was trying to talk me into playing Stardew Valley the other day. It's obviously super popular. Super well known. I've never played it. It's never even been a thought in my mind to play Stardew Valley. We've been in here. I haven't drained the aquarium yet. I will tell you that. I have not drained the aquarium. That is on the to-do list. Let me ask you something, Amethyst. If you're still here, have you seen anybody analyze this drawing? Because if you have, Amber says, I love Stardew, it's my comfort game and multiplayer now, and Amethyst also loves Stardew. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to play it then? What do you even do? Is it a free game? Also, the reason I'm asking you is I was analyzing. I think I found some very, very little hidden numbers in the picture. Can you confirm or deny the existence of those numbers? I have seen the drawing, but not anyone analyzing it. Okay. We are going to analyze it. I think it's on Game Pass. I don't have Game Pass. Everybody tells me to get it. I don't have it. Obviously, I need to. If we open bedroom is where that picture is. Amethyst. And Amber, I own it on every device I have. Is it? So back in the day, I used to like stream not stream, but like you'd game remotely. Like you'd have to play the games through the servers, and it was just trash. Is Game Pass the same thing, or do you like download the game first and then get to play it? I had like a first month is $1 type deal, and I just never did it. This is it. All right, Amethyst. Hang in there. Oh, I don't have a dang. Excuse my language. I don't have a frickin' shoot. Magnifying glass. I don't have a magnifying glass. What's the like? I know I'm not supposed to use a key on this, but I'm going to. Could there possibly be a magnifying glass in there? Please? No, of course not. Why would there ever be something that I want in there? It's like $12, $14, I think, to buy outside of Game Pass. But that's every month. Every month. Oh, no. You're saying the game. You're saying the game. Let's look it up right now on Steam. We're going to real time.
This.
Oh, I'm down, Jackbox. I also thought about Jackbox Survey Scramble is $6 right now. I think the idea of the game is awesome. You just have to have people to play it with. That involves having friends. Anyways, I don't know why the hell I'm saying. All right, let's go. Stardew. Everybody talks about this game. Everybody talks about it. $14.99. Overwhelmingly positive. It looks like Zelda. It's a farming sim, pixel graphics, multiplayer, life sim. Okay, so it's Farmville. Alright, Amethyst. Anyways, maybe I'll have to give Stardew Valley a try. Especially if it's multiple. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do some more digging into it. I do think I want to finish Alien Isolation after this. But anyways, alright, so if I had a magnifying glass, Amethyst, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see my cursor. So right here, if you zoom into this, I took a picture with my iPad, and I had the magnifying glass. That is a 3 right there. Now over here on this wall, you can actually, if you just look on your screen, you probably can't see unless you can zoom in with your phone. That's a 5. And then up here, pretty confident that's a 9. Then again, maybe it's not. And then I thought maybe this down here was a 7. This is 1,000% a 5. It looks, I mean, it had to be the craziest typo in the world. Amber says, yes, the game, but I keep Game Pass. I play my games, but the boys' Xbox linked as my home Xbox, so they have access to my Game Pass for games they want to play, and it's an insult to compare Stardew to Farmville. I completely understood the fact that I was probably insulting a large majority of the gaming community by comparing Stardew to Farmville, but I did it anyways. Yeah, so Amethyst, I decided to analyze this photo. I've also thought that I found, some other possible really blurred out things, but this 3 right here, and you can see it's white in a bluish box or in a black box. This 5 right here, this 9 looks like it's part of like a weather vane. It's like and really that could be just be a weather vane, and the bottom of it is attached, and it just looks like a 9. I wish you need to take a picture of it and zoom in on it on your phone or something. And then this, it's like a 7. Sure looks like a 7. That 5 is just crazy, just. But anyways, I went and used these numbers on the gates to the apple orchard outside. Not happening. I can't find anything. I don't know. I'll think about this all night. It's just gonna ruin my life. That's no big deal. Just make me go insane. Insomnia, maybe. All right, what am I doing? Okay, I came in a bedroom. We looked at the picture. We're going back up now. Right? Ugh. Why did I stop at observatory? Hell, I don't know. I already forgot. Farmville greater than Stardew. Oh, God. Fighting words. Commissary. Could I get? Let's just do it. Let's see if I can buy a magnifying glass. I mean, the stars are aligning right now. Amethyst, if you're still here. Magnifying glass. Let's go. And a shovel. I have. Ooh. I mean, I only have 14 steps, but could this be the day? All right, look. So there is. Why can't you see my? You can't see my mouse. So it's in the second column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows up, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to get right here with the shovel, and I've only got like 14 steps left. Is the kitchen available yet? Oh no, it's not. I was chatting with my husband. 10-4. NJS, is NJS the husband? Because if so, let's take an adventure together to try and figure this bad boy out. I've got the frickin' antechamber door open. Turn the tomb. What's going on, NJS? It's not Nathan, is it? No, that's not Nathan. Day 28. I actually researched this before I started playing this game. I went into this game pretty blind. I had no idea what the hell I was doing, but it said 20 to 30 days was a normal run. I'm on day 28 and I feel like I could get to the end, I think, but I would have a shite ton of puzzles still left to do. Anyways, does indeed mean yes, you are the husband? God, my eyes are bad. There's my old man glasses. There's my old man glasses. As soon as I put these on, I become smarter. Okay, so quadratic formula is B minus X divided by the square root of 4AC. I don't know. I'm just gonna work that down while I was watching. I thought I'd check that stream. Hopefully I don't make you hate this game. What am I doing? Oh, yes. We need to go back to the picture. All right, let me show you what I was talking about. Me and her were discussing. I already opened that because I'm an idiot. This picture right here. So I've looked at this picture. Me and my 10-year-old is usually with me while we're doing this, and we were infatuated with this. Well, I was like, I just happened to have a magnifying glass. This was like last day, and I started looking at this. I mean, look, that looks like an A, right there in the middle. But letters don't do us any good here in blueprints. That's definitely a 3. Right? That's a 3, right? Okay. Love me some puzzles. Me love puzzle long time. Me so puzzly. Alright. Anyways. 3. Please tell me I'm not crazy. Amber, chime in if you'd like. over on Facebook. That's a 5. That was the first thing I saw that was like, okay, well, maybe there's something in here. That is a 5. That is a 5. That's a 3. Other than, I mean, I haven't found any other use for this stupid card than the first, for any other reason, anyways. So, of course, there's got to be something in there. That's got to be a 3. That has to be a 5. That looks like a 9. What you eating, Amber? Definitely 3 and a 5. Thank God. Okay. Now, the 9, I'm not so sure of. It's part of a weather vane on top of a steeple. Could be a dude, like a cowboy weather vane, and he's connected. But by gosh, that also looks like a 9. Amethyst agrees. Okay, good. Good. All right, here's the one that's going to screw you up. I'm trying to say that thing right dead center in the middle is a 7. Spaghetti, Amber. Nice. What kind of meat do you put in your spaghetti? Don't tell me you don't put meat in your spaghetti either. The people that just do spaghetti sauce and noodles are a disgrace to the Italian existence. Sausage. Ooh, love it. Love it. Italian sausage, spaghetti. Little garlic salt up in there, a little Parmesan. Anyways, getting hungry. Okay. Is that a 7, guys? I mean, that's a really weak 7. It's definitely not as strong. Like, that's a 5. That's a 3. I really feel like that's got to be a 9. But I mean, if you've watched people play this game, you know that there's 4. Everything's 4. You need another number, and it's supposed to be a date. 7 or 2. I mean, hot doggity dog. I didn't think about that. Yes, there is a little bitty. Oh, I feel stupid now. That could be a 2. That is a really shitty 2. Excuse my language. I don't like to cuss on my streams, but I just did. Oh, I'm an idiot. That could be a 2. Dang. What do I do? Do I go back out to the... Okay, here's the other part. What does it go to? On the last one? What do you mean? Yeah, no, What you mean, Amethyst? 12A-1 is about my normal lunchtime. 12 a.m. to 1. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because you're straight. That's why we worked so well together, Amber. I forgot about that. You're a night owl. Duh. That could be a 2. And what do you mean by the last one, Amethyst? So far, the only 4-digit code thing that I have that I can't figure out. Okay, so I have access to a room called what's it called? These are my notes. Like, this is how insane I've gotten. I'm using OneNote, Microsoft OneNote, and like, every room I've taken notes on, and you can just click just different things. Just meant the last one you looked at, the 7 or the 2 on the house. Yeah, the only code that I can think of that this would even go to is I'm sure you've seen the white picket fence surrounding the apple orchard. I mean, this is called Reddington. Apples are red. But I went out there and I did 3, 5, I had 9, and I had that as a 7. God, it looks like a lot like a 2 now that you said 2. Now I want to go back out there, but here's the problem. Well, no, I'm right here. I've got 14 steps. How do I lose so many freaking steps? So I could go up here and keep building out and try and get some steps back. I could try and get to my treasure map. I don't think I should go outside because I could do another day when I run out of steps and go straight outside and try this code. And this time do it with a 2 instead of a 7. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Amber, do you prefer... So I've been debating going... Because I have Starlink for internet, and it's very fluctuatable because it's the best internet I can get out here. And cross-streaming to different platforms is a bit of a hardship on my internet. You prefer Facebook over YouTube? Gems, set of gems? I don't need any gems right now, but I can buy some. Hallway works. It's the only thing that works. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot. Gosh darn it. I think I should do the closet. This isn't going to help me. I could get something that's valuable. Yeah, I'm going to do the closet. Just because I'm curious, since I don't know what you know, have you discovered anything about the drawing-like paintings in each room? I have. I can tell you the full answer, or I can shut my mouth and let you enjoy that one on your own. I didn't figure it out. Again, probably one of the great things about coming into this game blind, I had seen a couple people play it for like a few minutes, and I was like, nah, it's not for me. And then found out it was like a puzzle game, like a legit deep puzzle game. And I was like, well, I love puzzle games. And I just went and bought it. And I knew pretty much nothing about it. So like everything I've discovered has been on my own. I'm trying to think, was there anything that No. Yeah, that's probably the funnest thing that about this game has been that everything that I've figured out has been completely on my own. Well, with the help of my kids, of course. They're in here with me. But yes, about the paintings, the drawings, the 2 drawings in each room, I literally have the entire thing figured out, decoded, and it actually goes deeper than it's multi-layered, I guess is the best way I could say it. Okay, hey, I love it. Ask away. I like this. I'm hoping you tell me something and I'm like, no, I have no idea what you're talking about. I was trying to figure out, like, I think I could get to the end of this game relatively soon. Not relatively. Shut up, Chris. Not relatively soon. I'm stupid. I could get to the end of this game without... Look at this crap. You read that letter in there and it tells you that the detective came and you got a redacted version. Wonder if there's a how you get the unredacted version. Something tells me the unredacted version of this game is important. Hi, Amber. Oh, hey, thanks, Amber. I appreciate it. I can watch on whatever. I barely use YouTube. That's why I see lives on here before anywhere else when I'm off work. I wasn't even sitting here lost in my own mind. Yeah. Amber was with me. I streamed heavy for a couple years but I've been gone for about 4 years, Amber. I think it's like 4 or 5 years, something like that. And it was internet. Just didn't have the internet to stream. And then we just recently got Starlink, and then brought in a whole new world. All right. That's going to be a dead end, but that's fine. That gives us coins. Oh, we're just down to 5 steps. I'm a moron. Well, there's going to be fruit in here, right? And I think apples are extra spicy today. Oh, there's an apple. So what, instead of, okay, 5 steps. I'll take that. That's a good point. Well, then you didn't miss anything. How about that? I was just trying to get your opinion. I didn't mean to make you move to YouTube. I just, like, what? I just don't know what to do, if I'm going to be honest. I do know, Amethyst, these clocks mean something. They mean something. I feel like they mean something. And I saw a note, and I forget where I saw it. I could find it. But it said something about timely manner. And manner was M-A-N-O-R and not M-A-N-N-E-R. And when I heard timely manner, I thought of this room. I don't know if you had to be in here at a specific time, which would really make sense, actually. You didn't make me move, honestly. It's nice seeing the other side of the chat. That's a good point, actually. Well, that's a good point. Oh, this sucks, man. This is it. There better be some steps over here, or I'm screwed. How's it gonna be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man. I got the sneakers on too, and they're not doing nothing for me. Oh, do I have I have a shovel. Come on, turnip. Come on, turnip. How many piles of dirt have I passed that could have had something in it? Who gives a rat's butt about coins at a moment like this? At a moment like this. Let's just open doors. Let's take a gamble. How's it gonna be? Golly, this, oh my gosh, you give me the 3 greatest rooms that I could get. Oh, you're pissing me off now, man. It doesn't matter. Once I walk in, game's over. Alright, that's fine. Also makes me think 4 clocks on one wall, 1 more on the other, a potential 4 or 5 digit code. But they're all the same. The times are all the same. Every clock in this house is exactly the same. No matter what room you're in, they're all the same. There is one slight difference on 2 of the clocks. There's a symbol at the 12 o'clock mark that's not on, like, I think there's 6 clocks total in that room. 2 of the clocks have this V-shaped triangle with arrows and then a straight line with arrows. Kind of similar to the drawings in the drawing room that had the arrow lengths of their gates on the drawings. I don't know if you've seen the drawing room drawings with, like, Abraham Lincoln, the woman, the guy with the umbrella, the kid running. How's it gonna be? I wish you could step back on that ledge, my friend. He could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living. I really want to do the tool shed, but I really like the idea of the shelter. Tool shed's just nice, man. When you can get that when you can get like the metal detector. Okay, not too bad. Yes. Um, when you can get that shovel right off the rip, and then like every pile you see is a potential new currency. Chef's kiss. Chef's freaking kiss. If you do not want to see me again, I would understand. All right, while we're out here, let's go to the gate. Welcome to Reddington. That makes sense for an orchard. An apple orchard. They're all red. It's like, welcome to Redville. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I already been. Yes, the gym. Now, how would they go in order? Let's start with, if we're looking at that picture again, 9 was, let's start from left to right. How about that? 3, 5, 9, 2, not 7. Oh my gosh, this is like the first puzzle I found, and it'll be the last one that I ever solve, probably. 3, 5, 9. There's no way this is gonna work. I was just hoping I was wrong. So, I mean, as we were talking about earlier, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Every safe that I have opened, I've had a date. Right? No, yes. Christmas. I don't want to say all the codes, but I have them written down. I've opened the drawing room safe. I've opened the boudoir safe. I've opened the office safe. And the shelter safe, which technically was a date because you give it a date and you got to set it a certain time ahead of you and then it opens. So that's 4 safes I've opened. You've used dates. According to the commissary hint and the letters assigned to each room, if we count small gates, that was used for the drawing room. Small gates. This is also a gate. If you count these as well as the safes, 8 gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. I think this gate is included in the 8 safes that you have to solve. I've done 4 of them. This would be number 5. That means a date would open it. The problem with that is, how do you make a date out of 3, 5, 9, 2? If the numbers are 3, 5, 9, 2, everything else has been 2 digits for the day and 2 digits for the year. What's the only combination with these 4 numbers that can make a date can be 23. There are no 32 days in a month. There are no 59, 95, 93, 50. It has to be 23. So this has to be 23. 2, 3. And we have 9 and 5 left. This storyline takes place in the 80s and 90s. Gosh darn it, I thought I was getting No. The first one's a month. There is no 23 months. So I know what the code for this gate is. Do you want a hint on where to generally look? No, I don't. You're so on the right track with the date idea. I'm glad. Don't tell me that. I would like. I mean, 2395. Maybe the 2 doesn't matter. Maybe it's just the 3, the 9, and the 5. Maybe it's 395. Maybe it's March of 95. Isn't March of 95 when she went missing? No. 0395. 0359. I wonder if I mean, I might not have the right. The problem is 93. What about May of 90? I know these dates. Go to the archives. No. No. There are some 90s dates. I've definitely seen some 90s dates. Let me go through. They weren't all just in so I got a ton of dates out of the archives. Just reading through the notes and letters and whatnot. None of those dates have been worth a crap for anything. You already know the code to this gate. How are you going to play this game if you already know the code to it? Doesn't that kind of... So is that why you watch? Because somebody's already ruined it for you? I wouldn't spoil the action number, but I will keep sealed lips and must ask for a hint. Okay. Give me one more second. I'm going to just see if I wrote down another date that could possibly play with these numbers. And then I'm just going to probably straight up ask you, like... I know it's a date. I know that 8 combinations in this game somewhere are going to take a date to open it. All 4 of them have done a two numbers for the day, no, for the month, and then 2 numbers for the year. 3592. The only way that's possible, if that's a 2, it had to be 23. No other. You can't use a 5 or a 9 for a month. Well, no, not even 23. 2, 3, or 5 could have been the month. The 9. Yeah. It would have to be 02, 03, 05. And then 90 something probably. What we got? November 5th named. Simon was named the heir. That was on November 5th. What else do we got? How's it gonna be? How's it gonna be? I wish you would step back from the ledge, my friend. Alright, Parlor had May the 2nd, 0502. I don't know why I wrote 0502 down, but I did. Let's just do it. There was a 5 in there and there was a 2 in there. Nope. May the 2nd. May the 2nd be with you. Yeah, that's stupid. I watch to solve the game alongside people. I hate playing puzzle games alone, so I watch with people and try to solve alongside people. I appreciate the hell out of that, actually. Yeah. 5/3/1918. Alright, there's a date from the reservoir on this Scripps and Redford Mining Company Excavation Department. 5/3/1918. So March 3rd, 1918. Now, every date since has always been a month and a year. No. 12/25. A month and a day. Shoot. What was the day in November? When did I say November? $12.25. That's the month and the day. 5. This one's 5/3. Did I do 5/2? I meant 5/3. Yeah, not the year. What was the day in November? Crap, did I say a November date? Yeah, I did, didn't I? It was the 5th, 11/5, I think. Yeah, it was, let me see. Yeah, November 5th, November 5th. I'll do 11/5. Yeah, I'll do that. But the other thing is, like, I feel like there has to be some kind of connection to where I get the puzzle piece to this place. Oh, I was doing May the 2nd right here. Okay. But 5 and 3 were in that picture. Okay. So yeah, so this date on here is May 3rd, 1918. We had 5, we had 3, and we had 9 in that picture. I don't know if you meant to or not. You mentioned it. Okay. Yeah, I got you, Amber. I'm sorry. That's I'm rambling. 5-3. I mean, I already did it. Yeah, I already did 5-3. 5. I mean, I can't do 5-3 of 90. No, of 18. 1, 8. No. Took a month and worked down the days. I mean, I think somebody said no. A guy I watched. I watched a video after I'd already started playing. I watched a video of like tips and tricks that I wish I knew, you know, spoiler free or whatever. And he was like, if you're doing a puzzle and it's just not working, let it go. He's like, you may just not have all the information to solve it yet. And I really liked that answer, actually. Oh, is there any way they did the days and months backwards? Could it be 0305? 0305. No. And could it be 0205? No. 11:30, 11:29. Well, but I don't know if this is even a November code. You know what I mean? Like, that November date is just the day that the old man who died picked me. I'm Simon in this game, and he picked me to be his heir on November the 5th. But it has no significance for this play. Like, this is an apple orchard. I know that right there. I guarantee you that's going to turn on my 4th blue flame. So that's exciting. And then I don't know what the hell that is. That's another bird bath. The bird baths, by the way, Amethyst, I feel like those have some kind of significance. I think the chess pieces in every room are red herrings. I see them everywhere. I notated them in all the rooms, but I never figured out a reason, like how they meant anything. Anyways, I maybe the bird baths are red herrings as well. Okay, here it is on chalkboard in the schoolhouse. It said within a timely manner, MANOR. That was the thing that I saw that made me think about. Oh, and it's crazy how the moment I saw the license plate on the car, SWN SMG, I just instantly knew the passcode. That's it. It's weird how that worked out. The Mr. Ruoda thing, I would like you to answer a question about that, Amethyst, if you get a chance. It couldn't hurt to try a couple that way, and if it don't work, try something else. Don't have to necessarily be 11, but it could be any month. I agree. It could be. I could probably go through I could go through the whole year, but I don't want to. I won't feel, even if it worked, even if I got lucky and guessed it and figured it out, I would feel empty. And I wouldn't even allow myself to go in that gate until I figured out why that was the answer. It's silly, I know, but OCD maybe? Or maybe just mental health? Swimbird. No. No date. No date. Saturday, November 28th was on the desk of the vault. I mean, again, no connection to here, but I'm going to put that in. Amber, you knew the answer, didn't you? You were trying to get me to do November and just start doing dates in November? Why the hell is that the code? So I went to the vault. I'm going to show y'all. Y'all don't think I'm ridiculous. Oh no, where'd it go? And the only thing in the vault was, money. And then on the top of the desk was the date, Saturday, November the 28th. Yeah, I thought the bird bass were red herrings, but I have no clue if they are or not. No. Well, Amber, you were on the right track, young lady. I just happened to come across this frickin' date, and I have no idea why it worked. It's the date that was on the desk in the vault. It was like one of those block dates where like you can flip it over to the right month, the right day, and the right year. I'm like trying to think back. How does that have to do with this? But I don't know why you're mentioning November stuck. Hey, it's God right there, man. That's a God thing. Just kind of... What's happening now? Oh, cutscene. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. Oh my gosh. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. So I've got all the stuff now. Yep. Permanent editions. All right, let's go turn that flame. Man, I gotta... Oh, since you solved it, do you want to know where the code was? Well, I'm telling you where I got the code was on the desk of the vault, which is the room where you get like 40 coins. I was just saying this, but you may have been gone. Yeah, that's where I got it. Maybe it's also somewhere else. How's it gonna be? How's it gonna be? But yes, if you know of where else it is, or if you can explain to me why that's tied to here, that would be great. This definitely turns on my other blue flames. So I got 4 blue flames now. Now I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go over there and like look at the waterfall or something. Oh my gosh. Funny, that is not the clue for the orchard. That is insane. Well, look, if you can find the vault from somebody, like just go find a video on YouTube and see somebody that goes into the vault. Maybe is it possible that the day I went in the vault just happened to be November 28th? Is that possible? Because I can tell you right now, so I'm on day 29. This is how I figure it out as far as like what today is, because sometimes I need to know that. I go to the library, and when I was on day 18, it was November the 24th. So then I just coordinate with that. So now today is day 29, so it's 11 days later. So on the day 23 was November 29th. The 24th day would be the 30th. The 25th day was December 1st. And so on. So today is like the 4th or the 5th or whatever. The code is on a hidden picture of the orchard with 1128 carved into it. Okay. Amethyst. I know where the picture is. That picture is in the dark room. Every time I've gone in there, there's like 2 or 3 pages of that picture. One of them is more clear than the others. You have to have... I was pretty confident you had to have the magnifying glass because essentially the picture, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's this tree right here. It's grown up, it's got a heart in it, and it's got something written on it. You can't tell what it is. I've always tried to get the dark room. That's literally on my to-do list. Is to get the dark room, which I can scratch off now, or erase. Get the dark room lit up with a magnifying glass so I could analyze that picture, as well as there's a picture with 2 women that look like maids. Seemed kind of weird that there were a lot of those pictures in there, and this one with 2 guys. But anyways, what had to have happened was I had to have just gone into the vault on November 28th because it is a day that's... I bet that date changes. Whatever date you're on is the date that shows up in that vault. That is insane. That is insane. So that's just God doing miracles right there. Isn't this how you tell time or whatever? Let's go in this little shed. Maybe there's something in here that, like, surely there's some tools or something I get to have. Gardener's logbook. Oh, come on. What? This thing down here, there's nothing? Come on. That is insane if that's what happened. That is insane. And then Amber just like being adamant about November. I cannot believe that just happened. Gardener's logbook, April 10th, 1992. Well, we're definitely writing that one down. Hold on, let's get out of here. Apple Orchard, new page, home, Apple Orchard. You know what I really wish? I really wish that, like, once you finish this game, there was a part 2 that you could play. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. But I wish that, like, you could play it again, and the puzzles would, like, the codes to open them would be different, and, like, there'd be just different ways to find the answers. Gardener's logbook. Gardener's logbook. April 10, 1992. I was sweating when she suggested doing the days and gave the code. Yeah. Like she almost talked me into it. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes. It's Robert Nagu. No, that's not the name. Dang, that's not the name. So there's a name. While I'm looking at this reminded me. If I go to is it the maid's chamber? No, it's the servants' chamber? Servants' quarters? Yeah. All right, servants' quarters. There was a letter, talked about like a new valet coming in to serve, and they gave him a temporary administrative password and it says like it's the first 4 letters of his last name followed by the first initial, and that name right there made me think for a moment that it might have been him, but it's not. That was what I wanted to ask you about, if you know anything about Mr. Ruoda, and if you do, I have a question about it. Dang, I'm dropping some frames. Just made to find the Christian notes, no lobby, no record of any kind regarding the various garden green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, and as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Going back to Apple Orchard, we are going to write the name Robert Nagula. Groundskeeper. Yeah, I think even after I beat this game, I think if it allows me, I'm going to continue trying to break all or figure out all the other puzzles. Among my many commission duties, I don't know why I'm yawning. I've been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. Conservation. My domain stretches from gate to gate. Gate to gate. Gate to gate. If we count small gates, 8 gates crack 8 safes. Okay, Apple Orchard, Entrance Drive, and East Yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the West Grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the West Wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the West Path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. None but myself. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are eight green rooms within the house that require some level up to keep in light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house, which makes sense because they got to reach the outside. Along the east and west wings, the terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, secret garden all fall within this category. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. What about the other 2? Yeah, I already know all this for the most part. Soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundkeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wing of the house, and while I would have preferred a full survey of the 40 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconveniences of work would produce, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. Sorry, I heard you while doing something. Yes, I know some. Okay, so here's my question about the servants' quarters and Mr. Ruoda. I found what I think to be the computer where you're supposed to type in this temporary password. It is in the, is it the grotto, or I don't remember what the hell it's called. It's some place that I opened up that had like a post-it note with IIOO and a little thing in the middle where you stick 3 balls of light. It looks like it's going to open a door. Anyways, it's got a computer in there. It asks for the admin password. I didn't have Mr. Ruoda's first name yet. So what I did was, it says first 4 letters of last name, R-U-O-T, followed by first initial. And I started with A. And it says you need to capitalize the first and 5th character, which would be the R, and whatever you put at the end for his first name. And I did every freaking letter. The only thing that did anything, every one of them just said doesn't exist except for R-U-O-T-H. And then that one said this admin has been deactivated. Here's my question. Does that mean this puzzle expired? Did I take too long? Did I do something else that made this puzzle, what's the best word? Made this puzzle obsolete? Because I have no idea how, if the temporary admin key is the first 4 letters of the last name followed by the first initial. I have his last name, I think, unless I wrote it down wrong. His last name was Ruota, R-U-O-T-A. So I did R-U-O-T, that's the first 4 letters of the last name, and then I did every letter after it, followed by the first initial. Then I started A and went all the way to Z. Only one of them gave a different response, and it wasn't that it worked. It just said, quote, "This admin has been deactivated." That's my question. Did I screw something up? No, he lost access before the game starts for you. There still is a name/code. Okay, cool. No, he lost access before the game starts. So what I'm hearing is I wrote down the wrong name, potentially. Mr. Ruota is not the person whose first and last name I'm supposed to have, but rather somebody else. So I really just need to, which is what I've been trying to do. I need to go back to the servants' quarters. This looks like it's telling me if I put green spaces on better plots of land, I'll get better dig sites maybe? To quantify soil quality, or maybe if I put on better quality soil, then I'll get better rewards. I measured the soil's capacity to support current growth and maximize promise of high yields. The survey ends up taking 2 weeks due to some difficult blah. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. So I'm assuming you really want to put apple orchard. You want to put your greenhouses, let's take a picture of this, on the dark brown spots. And you definitely don't want to put it on the, do not want to put it on the X. Okay. That's fair. Potentially. Wink. I like it. I love the wink. Makes me feel like I'm onto something. Smudge pots. Yeah, I see some of those in this orchard. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical. This system was special chair. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the state. These gas-bearing stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas lines should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Oh, I know this lady. Oh, she has a name. Rhina. So I know one of the angels' names is Mila, and now we know another one. Rhina. She's the hoe. Get it? She's holding the hoe. Sorry. Bad joke. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion. I've submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel, Rhina. Okay, so the one in the cloister right now her name is Orinda. That's the queen-looking lady with like the nice staff. This is good information. All right, so let's do this. Statue in cloister, and that is the queen-looking angel. Queen angel. Name is Orinda, which I've seen that name before. That is the name of one of the books. Now we know that the hoe angel, H-O-E angel, because she's holding a hoe, her name is Rhina. Is there now? I now know 3 of the 7 angel names. maybe those will matter. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and profanate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday, and she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rinda's depiction in the chapel. Well, I've seen her in the chapel and underground, where I ran into all 7 of them. Alright, so that's the end of that. Is there anything secretive in here? I cannot believe I just randomly got that date right. Dang, that's something I should have clipped. That was a clippable moment right there. And you can't eat these apples either. Like, if you can reach them, you should be able to eat them. You don't want me eating them? Then don't put them so low to the ground. Like, this is kind of important. How's it gonna be? There's bird baths. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I will be back tomorrow night. I think this is a good place to stop. No, what am I doing? This is not a good place to stop. What am I talking about? More. We're gonna go to the 4 blue flames. Good place to stop. Be an idiot. I like the fact that I'm getting 20 free steps. Didn't even do anything in the house. Why would I stop? I should at least. It's just. I gotta get up early. Not super early, but I gotta go do jujitsu. Jujitsu? You want to do jujitsu? Where is this gonna take me? I still have yet to even get in here. I'm sure. Probably when I go down here, I'll come back up there, maybe. Is this just going to be another entrance to the basement area? Oh, yeah, this could be the cliffside entrance to the basement that I know about, but I've never gotten. You know, something else I'd like to know, Amethyst, if you know, is like, how far am I into this game? I'm usually... This is definitely the cliffside. Can I fall out? No. Very cool. Nip. Oh. Another foreman's log. We are at the precipice. Let's just call it precipice. Precipice. View. Paper style. Bam. Draw. Insert. Camera. As our client Tomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly and every promising path lending deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. I believe they did. Can I take this hat? No. Alright, so that's a July 2nd date. But... Alright, you're trying to make a point to show me that there's some tunnels over there and like the pointy mountain. love some chess. Oh, don't tell me. No. The chess pieces do matter. So I haven't seen anyone truly finish the game. I'm guessing you're very, very far along and getting closer to being done. How far I honestly don't know. Great freaking answer. Love that answer. And then I love the fact that I just freaking found my Leica response. Where's Amber at? She's still chilling. Playing Stardew Valley. I hate that I can't like y'all's replies. What if I did like semicolon? Does that make it a? No, I thought maybe that'd turn into a happy smile, winky face. Okay. I mean, what's the point of this? I don't know. So you're supposed to put these where they are, but you gotta. I would assume you gotta put them where they are in relation to the board the way it is now, right? So, for example, I know that the knight is in the security room. So whenever I put a security room up, I gotta just know where I put it. And that's where I'm going to put the knight, if I had to guess. All right. So I'm going to have to do which now I have all 4 flames. This is going to be available. Hey, Amber. Amber's my ride or die. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is it. So far, all I get down here is chess, which is kind of cool. You know, I literally 5 minutes ago said that I thought maybe the chess pieces were red herrings, and then bam, chessboard. Okay, let's read this. Foreman's copy, do not remove from sight. Realm and Blank. Sigils of the Past and Present by Professor R. Willard. Thin Aries, Robert Bird and Son. Robert Bird. Swinburne. Thin Aries is one of the areas, right? It's not a child. There's Thin Aries. There's... what was it? The library. Thin Aries, Arch Aries, and Araja. The history of Orindia. Picture of that. Are we still in the precipice? Where are we at? Where are our precipice? Camera. That's probably important. I'll just flip both pages just to be sure. But I know I've seen that before. Or something along those lines. Down underground. Sigil. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of 4 things: the core, the dividing lines, the moats, the border. I'm watching this thing off today. Come on, it's over. I understand. Just let me know I miss you. Okay, I've seen these symbols in the classroom. schoolroom, actually. I figured out. No, that one, that one. Is that the other one? I don't think so. Maybe it was. No, it was this one. It was these three. These three right here. So the core changes. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape different from each realm. If the core gives us a name, the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind the name. That was the first step. Or India. So I can tell you what these are. This is India right here. This is Fin Aries. This is Arch Aries. This is Orajia. And then I don't know about India. I need to see our words. I don't know what the heck this is all for, but it's definitely important. Stormy snow. Yeah, we talk about sword babies. To the adorned edge, show the container for the information within. There are 8 different borders using corresponding different. Woo! I'm gonna have fun with this stuff. I hope this gets deep. Deep, son. Red banners, Marshall, Fog. Red banners, Marshall, and Fog. So is that the one it wants me to build? So I know Fog is right, or red. It's this. Or maybe it was just telling you what this one was. That's definitely red. And then banners, Marshall, and Fog. Marshall. Yep. Those are Marshall symbols. And then these things are the Fog. Storm snow, windstorm snow. Yeah, and I can go see the symbol, but obviously this is the symbol for Fog. And then that center thing core, which is Fin Aries, pretty sure. Okay. I'm sure that'll be useful for something in the future. Alright, ladies and ladies. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna have some absolute fun with this. So we need to find just one pawn? I've come across multiple pawns though. So maybe it doesn't matter, like, as long as you just have one. Right? And then it's the whole book. And we're going to do another camera picture of these chess pieces. King, queen, rook, bishop, knight, and pawn. So just one of every different kind of chess piece. You need to figure out where those are. And we will document it on here. And then it'll do something. I mean, I'm really just not even going to go open the doors. Crap. I need to, right? Why wouldn't I at least go open some doors and see what it'll do? I'm tired as hell. sometimes across different days. That's a good question. There's always one in the den. Always. But then I feel confident there's always one in a bedroom. There's always one in the drawing room. There's a knight in the security room. There's a rook in the nook. I mean, there's the queen. Is it the queen? I think it's the queen is in the office. The only one that I might not know where it is, right off the top of my head, is the bishop and the queen. Something tells me the queen's probably in like the fancy bedroom. Yeah, I think multiple pawns in the same day. I could be wrong. I mean, we're fixing to run through some stuff just to mess with it, just to give it the old looksy-dooksy. You know what I mean? I still just want to get the stupid car out of the garage. Like, that would have been nice. I mean, right here, bam. Automatic. It's automatic. Den's going to be here. Dang it, I'm wrong. Do hallway. I think it's so funny that I was documenting. Check one item. I have a magnifying glass and a metal detector. I'm gonna open this bad boy up so I can come back and leave myself the magnifying glass. How's it gonna be? I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. He could cut ties through all the lives that you've been living in. And I have not figured out what... Oh, metal detector. I have not figured out what the water in here is all about. I think maybe you should just put a pot here one day and you're going to fill it up and then maybe cook something. But I haven't been able to do any of it. I never thought it would come to this, and I once unknown. I think there's also a chess piece in the aquarium. By gosh, we're fixing to find out. Actually, I'm very positive. There's a pawn. What? I mean, that's great that there's something metal in here, but you have to drain it. Okay, obviously I was wrong about the pawn in the aquarium. I thought there was. Oh, it's on the... What a moron. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, I could have swore there was a pawn here. Alright, I'm stupid. I'm a dummy. I also thought I would have seen the den by now. The den's usually automatic. First one or two. So 100%, I just needed the, there's the pawn. Okay, boom, pawn. You find a bunch of these pawns. Am I supposed to find all 8 of the pawns? I only had one pawn on that chessboard, though. No, because if you had to find all 8 pawns, that means you probably had to find every one of every other piece. Den, this one's gonna have a pawn too. Right here. Boom. Pawn. I watched someone play this the first time and he found room 46 by spawning 9 aquarium rooms to get to the antechamber. That sounds like cheating. Spawning 9 aquarium rooms. Now I do know there's a way to like spawn multiple of the same room. But hey, about those clocks, if you're still here. So they're all the same. Let's step back for a minute. All the clocks are the same as far as like the time. This one doesn't move. It moves. The the hands move, but the this thing doesn't move, which, you know, could be considered a little strange, but whatever. Everything moves. The only thing about these two have these. That, and then that. Both of them do. These don't. Nope. 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 So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this room. And these two have that symbol. Well, who knows? I feel like you just got to be in there at a certain time. But that might be too simple. Alright, here's security room. And night. Bam. What is... Oh. I never find money just on the floor. I need to turn off. I can't let him go through these rooms. Just do them. Let's keep it going, baby. Screw it. It's the weekend. I can do what I want. We're gonna turn this keycard system on. That's what we want. Until we get a keycard, you always turn this to low, in my opinion. This could be wrong, but I turned it to low and then unlocked for this so that if I ever get the utility room, literally every electric door would just be automatically opened. So were they cheating with the 9 aquariums? Is that cheating, or? I don't know if that has a chess piece. I'm pretty confident this does also have a chess piece. That might be the bishop, but I'm not going to do a dead end right now. This one will have the rook right there. There's the rook. And it's weird, like some of them look white, some of them look yellow. I don't know if that matters, because you're only supposed to have white and black chess pieces. Oh, I don't have any gems. I believe there's one in the storeroom. Maybe that's where the bishop. I'm starting to think everything has the bishop now. I need to turn around and go back. I got free doors down here. You're passing up on resources. Archives. Is there... Oh, key. I think there was one in here, right? On a shelf. Yeah, but I'm starting to think there's a chess piece in every room now. I think I'm becoming paranoid. Oh, I can do this. Take a risk. Let's do it. I love risk. I love risking the biscuit. No. Yeah, chess piece back here, right? Yep. See, so that looks like a dark pawn. But again, another pawn. The box next to this box contains gems. A box next to this box displays a false statement. That's false. This is always true. So this is false. This is true. A box next to this box contains gems. A box next to This box contains a gem. So let's say the gems are in here. This will be true. This will be true. I think blank always means true, right? Boxes. This box is blank. Is that false too? That's false. I'm going to just say they're in the light. So I don't know the clock mystery, but I have a hunch of what it might be related to. Do the 7 deadly sins in the scam ring ring bells for you? No, not yet. But it is nice knowing that it's going to eventually. Lust. Right? Lust. Gluttony. Greed. I'm going to say it's the light. See if we're right. Still got it. I think I've only missed that one time, and it was because I rushed it. Got too big for the britches. Screw it. Boiler room. Yeah. Baby. Alright, boiler room. We want to power up. I don't really know what I want to power up yet until I open that door over there, actually. Then I'll know what I want to power up. I got a gem too. Observatory, chapel, anything besides either one of those is actually going to be okay. Either one of those are going to be useful in powering up. Dang it. Is there a way to, like, open this door? Oh, it's a dead end. So, yeah, let me go in and get this stuff and just come back out. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. We could cut ties through all the lies that you've been. Did I just... Oh, no, I still got corridor right here. Okay. Oh, and I got down here, too. Okay, cool. We're going to go back down here. First, close that off. Going to activate. And right now, we're going to power up. Which way is it? It's not security. Security's forward. Active. Yeah, it's activated. So we should be powering up security right now. We can come back and change it if we need to. But it's going to security. You know there's no door to it. Okay. Should be lit up. It's not lit up. Stupid. Stupid. So there's no. So it's going this way. So I need to yeah. Alright. God, I just wasted steps. Another way is positioned. I need to move it goes to the left. Okay, then I'll stick by. I'm fixing to be done anyways after this run. Now is it lit up? No, it's not lit up. Why the hell is that not working? Because there's no door? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Huh. Oh, no. I would love to get the boiler room to the pool and empty the reservoir. No, I need the boiler room to get to the pool so I can fill the backup, the tank. Shoot. This doesn't have vents, right? Nope. I'd have to, like, get lucky and there'd be vents all the way around. What's the likelihood of that happening? 0. That's the likelihood. that's got it. Don't have that. That's a dead end. We gotta go with this. That screwed us. Screwed me, rather. Look, 2 pawns. 2 dark pawns. That music reminds me of Call of Duty. Nice. Ooh. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. 'Cause one of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. 7 deadly sins, huh? You know how long it took me to realize that was stag and tag? Sheesh. Gee. We're gonna run out of steps again. Alright, so the only place I can go is straight up. Now tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, straight up. I can't believe I can't get the boiler. The boiler room is right next to the security. Because the doors aren't open? Is that why it's not connecting? I'm going the wrong way, doofus. It's crazy how this isn't. Okay. So not only do you have to have it going to the right building, it's got to be coming in the right way. Like, so if I'm looking at this right, it has to be coming into here, to here, or here. It cannot be coming into here, and that's what it's doing. Stupid. Stupid, stupid. Oh well. Shovel. What do you mean, shovel? What do you mean? That obviously that comment is something I said previously, but I don't know what. Shovel. Oh, I'm not gonna make it back to the code check either. Crap. Sorry, I thought you ran past a shovel in the pool. Oh. Maybe you did. Maybe I did. I can't get back to code check, can I? No. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, I'm such a loser, bro. Such a loser. Is there any food in here or anything that I can eat? Drink, anything? Nope. It's all she wrote, buddy. I don't even care about these. Well, I'll do it. Screw it. Might as well. Yeah? 16 plus 1, 17. Minus 13 is 4. Minus 2 is 2. 18 minus 10 is 8. Minus 3 is 5. Times 2 is 10. 13 plus 8 is 21, minus 1 is 20, times 5 is 100, divided by 10 equals 10. Oh, this is the white key, right? Silver key. Lock a door with a silver key leads you to a room with many doors. Okay, that might help me find... find some steps. Nope, looks like it's just gonna take them away. Whenever you enter a gymnasium, lose 2 steps. Cool. No thanks. No thanks. Come on, man. I need some steps. Doesn't really matter. I don't know what I'm drawing. Doesn't matter. I can Because can't get any power to it from here, right? Pump room, boiler room. Yeah, it's not gonna work. And then what can this do? Middle. The furnace is by far the biggest waste of space. I know something's wrong. Alright, so I gotta get power to this room, and it has to come in through one of these doors. So it has to be one of these two doors. Oh, well, okay, so it has to be that's what it is. That's what it is. It has to be a door. The power has to come from into the room where there's a door in the room. Makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Whether it's blocked off or not, it's got to have a door in the receiving end, not just the giving end. So the boiler room's got to have a door here. This has to have a door here. They have to conjoin. Okay, I'm tracking now. So I can get this powered on, so I can fill this up, so that I'll be able to empty all of the reservoir. I could put a bunch into this, but it's not gonna take it all. And I need it to take it all. All right, I'm outie. Thank you very much, Amber, Amethyst. I hope you'll be here tomorrow, or it'll either be tomorrow or Sunday night, either one. I'm gonna be here, hopefully not finishing this thing up, but solving some more puzzles. So I really enjoyed meeting you, Amethyst. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If y'all hit the like button, if you hit the subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. Bring your husband back. Yeah, nice to meet you, Amber. Thanks as always. Good to see you. And yeah, let's keep it going. God bless, take care, and we'll see y'all next time. Good night. And I'll be working both tomorrow and Sunday. Ah, crap. Okay, well, maybe I'll see you after that. After I'm done with this game, I think I'm going to go back to Alien Isolation. I don't know why I never finished it, but I want to finish that game. Cool. I'll keep an eye out for you. Gain this stuff for me. Thanks, Amethyst. Appreciate it. God bless. Talk to y'all later.